Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back once again. Our first guest this morning is Advocate Malik Aamir from Kashmir. He is, as his name implies, a lawyer in Kashmir, but he also does lots of other things. And he's here with us today to discuss Ramadan in Kashmir, what the cultural traditions are, what the food traditions are, what the religious and prayer traditions are. Welcome to Salam Media, Advocate Malik.
Assalamu alaikum, and I'm very much thankful to your good self for having me with this the platform worldly acknowledged. I'm really thankful to your good self. Thank you
You're
so
very
much for
welcome.
having.
Thank you for being with us. Tell us a little bit about Ramadan in Kashmir. How is it celebrated? How are these last 10 days going? I hope that Ramadan has been good for you thus far.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Since we all know that the month of Holy Ramadan it has its own charm. So it is having here in Kashmir, since the Kashmir is known to be the paradise on earth. So far as the hospitality is concerned, we do have here the renowned kind of visitors here in Kashmir who we host here. But so far as the Ramadan in Kashmir is concerned, it is having its own charm here in Kashmir. Like we do have a traditional kind of things culturally affiliated with Ramadan. Like if we say about the last 10 days of Ramadan, people do visit the different and most headed Jama masjids of Kashmir and do pray. People listen to Quran more and more. People recite more and more. Even in markets, they do recite Quranic verses, and they are being played over the loudspeakers across the Kashmir. So far as the charity is concerned, charity enhances, and Kashmir is known to hold the people or belonging to different faiths, so that harmony just emphasizes. It gets tightened, and it gets kind of like, if there is a person belonging to any other faith apart from Islam, he comes forth, and he comes in front and provides meals at the Sehri time, and even provides food at the Iftari time for those people who are roaming, or having their own work at the time of Iftari, who do drive, who do roam on the roads for their own cause. So there is a religious harmony here in Kashmir in the holy month of Ramadan. People visit their ancestors, people visit their paternal or maternal homes to invite their families, to invite their sisters, married sisters, for on the occasion of the blessed Eid, which is supposed to come in the next 5 or 6 days. So here
Inshallah.
it gets charmed. The people of Kashmir celebrate and observe this holy month with religious fervor and with religious spirit. Even spirituality increases. We are supposed to uphold the spirituality across the across the year. But in the
Mhm.
month of Holy Ramadan, this spirituality enhances, and people do uphold this spirituality. So far as the food is concerned, people do consume and number of varieties that is having the proteins. So far as the proteins we do consume here in Kashmir, because the people of Kashmir are known to be there having the having charm on their faces. It's all because of consumption of food, of different food,
Alhamdulillah.
which is not produced in any part of the world. and pe-
Mhm.
and so far as the richness kind of in having the humanity and spirituality among the people do help each other in the month of Ramadan. They do just provide the charity more and more in the month of Ramadan. And so far as the religious ties are concerned, so far as religious kind of this prayers are concerned, they do visit Jama Masjid. Since historical Jama Masjid located at Srinagar, by today there is a Friday, people throng to that very Jama Masjid, because that is having historical importance. There are other Jama Masjids in Kashmir as well at
Mhm.
different locations, but the one which remains at the top, and which remains the deal of the day, that's Jama Masjid Srinagar, where people do visit and
Inshallah.
pray for the peace and tranquility across the world, and particularly at those places where there are human rights abuses going on, and where there ethnic cleansing is going on. Wherever it happens, people in Kashmir do pray for everybody, for the peace and tranquility across the globe.
Okay, shukran jazilan for that lens onto Ramadan in Kashmir, Advocate Malik. So you're basically saying there's a lot of Quran recitation. It goes out over the loudspeakers in the marketplaces, etc. People go to visit their families, invite their siblings over for Eid next week, inshallah. And there are very special foods also prepared. And it's a very, very spiritual month, lots of charity given, etc. Tell me, what are, for example, the children in your life? What are their special foods that they look forward to in Ramadan?
Since the food is almost common means like people do buy the beef. Beef is very common here. People do
Mm,
buy beef and other kind of, and people do consume more and more green veg,
green
particular in the
vegetable.
month of Ramadan. Yes, veg curd
Mashallah,
is
that
that kind of thing which is provided to children, and people do provide and a number of those opportunities to the to children here in Kashmir, whereby they can upbring in a spirituality. They do
mhm.
provide them with the knowledge of Islam, with the knowledge of teachings of Islam or Quran, Hadith, Sunnah. They do provide them that kind of teachings so far as their educational and spirituality is concerned and faith is concerned. So far as the food is concerned, they do consume as common food as everybody else in Kashmir do consume.
Okay, that's lovely, inshallah. I look forward to someday spending a part of Ramadan in Kashmir, inshallah. And
Inshallah.
in terms of spiritual practices, are there special prayers? I'm assuming that Taraweeh prayers take place at the masjid, particularly at the Jami Masjid, as you were
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
earlier. But
yeah. With
I know in
religious,
the
with,
sorry,
yeah,
go ahead.
yeah, with yes, with religious favor, they do visit the Jama Masjid and local masjid and offer Taraweeh prayers and offer special prayers for those who are oppressed in across the globe. That's what
Okay.
it is going so far as the Taraweeh is concerned.
Subhanallah, that's wonderful. So, Advocate Malik, we're going to wrap up in a couple of minutes. Any last words on Ramadan in Kashmir? It sounds certainly like something we ought to come and experience for ourselves, inshallah.
We would look forward to having you here with us so that we can serve in the month of Holy Ramadan and you just observe what people of Kashmir are going through in the month of Ramadan and what they observe in the month of Ramadan. Yes, at the end of this event, I would definitely put forward a message for everybody that we should observe this month because it is having the religious, it is our religious, it is having religious obligation over us to
Mhm.
make it and to observe and even celebrate it with religious fervor, with spirituality, so that and make du'as for the peace, tranquility, and a definite order whereby the humanity enhances and whereby the humanity doesn't die. Like whatever is going in one part of the world, whereby we can't mention the name of that very place because of some of the different reasons. So that thing is that unfortunate incidents, that unfortunate events must not happen, but we offer and we do pray for the peace across the globe.
Indeed, subhanallah, we make dua for all oppressed peoples, all the peoples across the globe whose rights are suppressed in one way or another. Advocate Malik Aamir, thank you very much. Shukran jazilan. We really
Thank you.
appreciate your time this morning. Jazakallahu khair.
Thank you.
Assalamu
Thank
alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And we wish you Ramadan Kareem for the rest of the next few days. Very blessed, Mubarak days.
thank you.
Alhamdulillah, and also
Thank you
for
so much.
Eid next week, inshallah, for you
Thank you
and
so
your
much.
family. May you have a peaceful and blessed Eid,
Thank you
inshallah.
so much. I wish you the same. I wish you with the same. Thank you
Shukran
so much.
jazilan, jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And with that, we're going to go to an ad break before our next guest, inshallah.